New York's one of only 2 states in the whole country where kids get tried as adults at age 16.
We're destroying young people, putting them in the system at that age.
Treating adolescents like a hardened adult criminal isn't likely to promote good citizenship. If we really want to improve behavior, we have to treat kids like kids.
The rate of recidivism for young people who are put through the adult system is much higher.
In our county, we've done a lot of juvenile justice reform, working with kids below the age of 16. And we've seen tremendous strides in lowering our detention numbers, lowering our placement numbers. Those reforms work.
I have a whole cadre of programs specifically available for young people that's solely targeted at turning those young people around. Those programs are available to people who committed crimes before their 16th birthday.
But when the kids get to 16, we lose them.
When I was 16, I was arrested for assault in the first degree. I was sent to Rikers Island, being charged as an adult. The first thing I seen was getting off the bus. It was just like the full building itself just looked wicked. It just looked very wicked. The people that's doing whatever they're doing in the house, they're gonna come to you, basically laying down the extortion game. So that's what happened. I told him flat out, like, I can't do that. I can't do that, I'm not giving you nothing. So then he just hit me. So when he hit me from this way, another one hit me from behind, and then the same 4 dudes, they was just on me. I looked like the Elephant Man after. That was after being there for 2.5 days.
I've actually been in prisons with 16-year-old, 17-year-old kids. It crushes them. They wind up joining gangs because they're scared, they're afraid. The ones that aren't scared or afraid, they think they're too tough. They wind up either getting stabbed to death or stabbed up pretty bad, where they're almost beyond recognition, where psychologically they're just completely destroyed. Some of them get raped.
You think of a 16-year-old in an adult prison, it scares anybody who has a 16-year-old or knows a 16-year-old, right? Just to think of your son or daughter in an adult prison.
We feel there's a better solution, and it's really working with the youth.
I lived in this area for 21 years. When I see the people, I just see that they're like down, like there's a lot of homeless people over here, there's a lot of like drug-infested people over here and stuff like that. Stealing from where I am is pretty common. If you want something fast, you probably take it from someone. My friends, they would rob people all the time. I guess I was being a follower. I was doing it because they were doing it. That was never really my lifestyle. The first time I ever got in trouble with the law was at the age of 15. We saw this one kid, he had an iPod, so we decided to get it from him, and then we beat him up badly. And the train station is about 3 blocks from here. Once we got to the train station, the cops were there waiting on us. His mom could have got a heart attack from hearing that her son got beat up, and I'm really sorry for that, because at the time I didn't care, I was young and dumb.
Nobody's saying that these young people have not made poor decisions, that there isn't a victim involved. We don't ignore that. It's very serious. But we also want to look at future victimization too. So it's not just the first time they do it. It's, okay, what do we do from here to prevent it from escalating or continuing?
So treating 16-year-olds like adults really ignores the fact that the teenage brain is different from the adult brain, and that these neurobiological differences are going to influence their behavior. The adolescent brain gets much more excited about potential risks relative to an adult brain, where there's a greater regulation of that risk. A teenager isn't thinking about the potential repercussions on any level as much as an adult would, and so they don't consider the consequences, they just act.
October 25th, 2007, I got arrested, and my birthday is October 27th. So luckily I wasn't 16, and if I was 16, then I probably would have went to Rikers Island. My situation was I go to this program, it's called CCA, Center for Community Alternatives, and then there's people that's there that actually want to help you. The program was a big turning point in my life.
We're building a lot of prisons. We're building a lot of jails, and that's a lot of money. And the stats show that you can do alternatives cheaper, they have better outcomes.
Level of programming available to young people in the family court blows away anything available to them in the adult court.
For us in Onondaga County, upstate New York in general, it might not be on the scale of New York City, but the outcomes are the same that we want. We want to have healthy communities. We want our youth who get in trouble to get support, not incarceration.
If we really want to improve behavior, we have to treat kids like kids.
I was very fortunate to have that program granted to me. I'm 21 years of age right now. I'm actually attending college, pursuing a criminal justice degree there. Very hopeful, my future is very bright. Try to enjoy my life without getting into trouble.
They're going to come back to the community regardless. So what do you want coming back to your community? Do you want a stronger, more vibrant young person, or do you want one who's been beat down by incarceration in the system? We like option A.